Hey guys, welcome back to Sin's Gaming Channel. I am Sin, your host, and today we have a brand new playthrough of X4 Foundations with a lot of mods installed. So I'm gonna quickly go through, just explain what I do. Some are on, some are off. So we have aggressive AI. This one basically makes the AI more aggressive, meaning the factions and everything. So the AI will use more deployables, mines, whatever, and generally attack more, as I understand it. Argon HQ. This basically jumps you forward in the story to having the HQ quite a way in the Argon sector. You still have to build the dock and everything. You just have the HQ, but so you don't have to redo the first part of the story over and over every time you start the game, which is quite frankly annoying. And yeah, you don't actually have to do it, but it's kind of there, so you kind of want to. So this just takes the way you get the HQ in the Argon Prime sector. There you go. Behemoth Renegade. This is just a ship, an Argon Behemoth Renegade. I don't know what the Behemoth is with this. I think it's a battleship version of the Behemoth carrier, if I remember right. A ship mod is the same thing. It adds. Let me see. I don't remember, but it adds 3 big ships to the Teladi, the Paranids, and the Argon. I don't know. I think it's the from X Rebirth. Those big ships. The one is the Taranis, exactly. This is a version of this. It's a fork version of this one here. This adds the battleship Taranis, and this is the Battlecarrier Taranis. This one as well, Faction-Battleships, adds different battleships to the battleship class ships to the different factions. This one, better scan colors, allows you to see more brighter, more differentiated colors on the stations you're scanning, so you know what you have scanned and what not. Better tractor beam allows you to there you go, increases the tractor beam range to 5 kilometers, up from 1 I think. So you can, but it's kind of it's still used for big containers. The small ones not anymore because I have something else. But this one, for example, a mining ship can pick up ore from 5 kilometers away, so they're quite useful. Community alternate starts. These are, I show you after, different starts of the game. Like before, you have the young gun, the discover whatever, and the fighter whatever. It adds like 10 new customized game starts. Classical economy adds some secondary wares to the economy, to the different stations. It's the wares are already in the game. It just adds more wares to different stations, so there is more economy going on. CollectAllWaresInZone. This allows you to send a ship into a zone and to collect inventory wares, not big container stuff like ore and whatever, or goods, but the small stuff that you have in your personal inventory. And then you have this collect inventory wares, which means then that if an AI pilot picks up those different types of wares, like mods or I don't know, SETA stuff on rocks or whatever, all that small stuff in your inventory, it automatically gets teleported to you. Before it just vanished. Crystal Finder is the same thing, a bit like the better scan colors. It allows you to see crystals better. It gives a more brighter surrounding of the crystal, so it's more visible. You still have to look, but if you're close by, you see it. You won't miss it. Turrets are mining crystals. This allows turrets to shoot at crystals if you're in mining mode. Very handy. It has a 3 kilometer range. That was my suggestion. Before it had an unlimited range and it was like a bit too easy, but 3 kilometers is nice because you still have to get close to the crystals but then you don't have to manually aim your turrets at your guns, your forward turrets or forward cannons or whatever you call it, to the crystals, but your turrets will automatically pick them up. But you still have to fly there. The Custodia ultra heavy fighter is a ultra heavy fighter for the Argon, I think. It's just a ship. Double pirates, doubles the quota of pirates, means more pirates. Early Zeta removes the requirement to build this Zeta, and just you have it from the beginning. Even though it says here you can be built from a single interface chip, but you have it from the beginning. Employee training allows you to train employees with the seminar that you find that were useless before. Extended scanner range adjusts the scanner range of ships depending on their size. So a small ship has I think it's 50 kilometers range, and big ships, the XL ships and so on, have like 200 kilometers range, which makes sense because they have a lot more power to ping their surroundings, and especially a big ship that can fire 50 kilometers. You want to see further than 50 kilometers. Faction aggression is off. Faster explorer. This makes the idle time a lot shorter. I think in the original AI script it's like 1 to 5 minutes between taking actions or whatever you call it. This one here just makes in a couple of seconds it re-evaluates. The pilot still needs skill. The more skill a pilot has, the faster he explores. But with this, it gets a bit faster. It still takes a long time, and you should use a lot of small ships to explore one sector. You should not send one ship into one sector to explore, because that takes forever. Flyby lockbox. This means that if you're in 5 kilometers of a lockbox, it will automatically loot it. While it's fun 100 or 200 times to open a lockbox by shooting at it, it gets boring quite quickly, and quite frankly, you don't miss. You almost never miss, so it's just something boring to do. So this removes this boring part and just gives you the loot. You still have to get 5 kilometers of the lockbox, so it's not like you are getting free stuff all the time. Just removes the boring part. Flyby looting does a little bit the same. It does loot everything in a 10 kilometer radius around you. Again, you have to actually see the stuff on your map, I think. Maybe not. But anyway, again, it just removes the need to get 5 kilometer or 1 kilometer to the items, and then with the tractor beam. So yeah, that's removes a lot of boring stuff as well. This only works with inventory items, not with ore and whatever, or goods. Find over the scan means that you can find ships when you scan. Fixed bail chance increases the chance or changes the chance how enemies will or will not bail out of the ships. This means that you can sell illegal wars to the black market traders. Before you couldn't, which makes no sense. This is the big overhaul. This is the Foundations of Conquest and War, aka FOCW. So you have faster skill gains, new jobs by the NPCs, more combat and action, weapon and ship changes, station changes. Black Rain, I think, I'm not doing the same thing, but I think Black Rain, maybe it was something to do with the total overhaul before. I don't know. Ganymed is a ship. Holomap info colors makes it that on the map, on the left side where you have the info tab, the different factions have different colors, so it makes it easier to find something if you need something. Improved Kha'ak. Improves the Kha'ak. Bugs of Doom. Although they're still quite weak, but it gets better. Improvement to the Quasar fighter. This is what it says. It improves the Quasar fighter, which is the heavy fighter of the Argon. I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. Improved repair laser. It makes it repair more damage per tick and increases the range to 100 meters. So it's for small ships, it's very handy. You can repair very quick. For bigger ships, it's still not of much use because large ships have large health pools, and it really takes a long time. RemoveFleet. This is a nice tool if you have big fleets. Fleets meaning you have a man ship with subordinates or whatever it's called. And before you have to click each ship, right click, remove assignment, remove a ship. This one here allows you to remove the entire fleet at once. This one is off. Mass move marines allows you to pick and choose and move several marines at once from one ship to another instead of having to do it one by one. Same thing with service crew. Anti-mine turret defense adds the here turret anti-missile mode now includes hostile mines, but of course hostile mines only. Mining trading fleet allows you to make mining trading fleets, meaning you can set one ship to mine something specific, for example, or whatever, and if you add other mining ships to that ship as a fleet, they will automatically copy whatever the first ship is doing. Same thing for trading. This is very handy, very handy. More NPCs adds more NPCs to the stations, makes them a little more alive. No more awaiting orders. That is just the audio cue that every time plays when a ship finished something. No stardust removes the dust particles that fly by your ship. No superhighways. Yes, replace the really fun superhighway with a lot of nothing. So now you don't have that weird superhighways between the gates. It's just like an X3 now. It doesn't make a big difference in terms of speed because the AI has really no problems from flying to gate in travel mode. For some ships, of course, it's a bit slower, but it's still a straight line. So it takes out that ugly graphic of the visual of those highways. Double undocking, fixed double undocking bug, just some bug fix. PHQ teleport. This allows you to teleport your PHQ to another sector once you want, if you want to, which makes sense depending on the race or faction you play. As I said, you start in this version of the game with this mods I have. You start in Argon Prime, but if you're a Teladi or a Paranid, you maybe want to change that. So now you can. Or for example, if you want to ally with the Holy Order, then you really don't want to be in the Argon sector. The Plutus Resolve, Plutus Sentinel, Plutus Vanguard are ships. Rapid docking makes it as non-play controlled ships and drones will teleport, dock and undock from other ships. That's out of sight, so that should remove the ships clipping through stations or whatever to dock somewhere and making long queues even in the outer sector. So this removes this problem, I think. This one is off because it of course it heavily conflicts with the financial conquest war. Recycle station allows you to recycle stations that you don't really need. Remove wait for you removes that if you're on a station, other ships of you will wait on that station until you leave. This one is off. Boost removal for L and XL engines. This removes it that L and XL ships boost, which is something they should not do because they just drain their shields in a couple seconds. They drain the shields to get 50 kilometers faster, or 50 meters per second faster for a minute. So that's not worth it, and doesn't do anything. This is offline. Skill plate use all means they can use all ships. Sector satellites adds different satellites like hostile detection satellites, which are only activate if there are hostiles around. They give the normal satellites the ability to get all trade offers from a zone, from a sector, if you have discovered the stations. You have a survey probe which allows you to detect all the stations inside a sector once, and so on. Signal counter adds a little kind of mini game to creates waypoints to leaks on nearest or target station while in scan mode. 3 modes to switch between detecting com leaks, data leaks, or both. Exit and reactivating scan mode without targeting a new station. 2 switch modes. I didn't actually even notice. Mission info at bottom left will display how many of the leak current mode search for exist on the station. In sector stations can be targeted long range for remote info. If no station is targeted, then we'll detect leaks from a station within 8 km of the play. I did not actually know that. That's interesting. Skip intro. Yeah, it skips the intro. Subspace diversity. Yes, it's actually it sounds bad, but it's true. If you walk around on stations, you will come across very few white men. So this adds a little bit more diversity in that regards. It sounds a lot worse worse than it is. I was a bit skeptic at first too, but then I realized that most characters that are human in this game are either female black or female black, or wear helmets. Yeah, I'll let you figure out that one. Sonra Prototype is a ship. Spherical long-range scan means that the long-range scan does not scan in a cone in front of you, but all around you, but still in a normal range. Secret stash makes it that your illegal wares are not found by the police, because that's just boring. Station miner fix. This allows you to allow selecting of specific goods for station miners. Station driver. Adjustment to the wear filter of station trader no remains. Well, yeah, whatever. It's a fix. Crafted mode components makes you can craft mode components, exactly as it says, instead of having to rely on the extreme RNG to find parts with. TaterTrader is an auto trade alternative which allows you to more precise setting and zone exclusion and faction exclusion and whatever. Very nice. This is the Phoenix Renegade, Phoenix Vindicator. This one is off. Trade stations things means that the trade stations have a constant use of goods, so they will always demand goods. Of course, it's a slow sync, but still, it's a sync. Trader bar notification tells me when they brought something or whatever. This one is off. Unique data wall pings that makes the ping of data walls a brighter purple instead of the darker purple for wormholes, so you can differentiate them a little bit more. This makes the tracer world adds tracer effects, NVIDIA plates. That's a very nice one. This one adds the NVIDIA plates for ships and weapon components. Before, NVIDIA plates were not used at all. It was really weird. You could only sell them to train stations and then they were gone. NVIDIA, I mean. Now NVIDIA can be mined and sold to NVIDIA forges, NVIDIA plate forges, I think it is. And then those plates, the NVIDIA plates, will be sold to shipyards and wharves for ship production. The AI from the beginning, if you start a new game with this mod, the AI will have NVIDIA forges ready already, so they're already part of the economy. You don't have to build them just to get this going. Anyway, it says destroy AC weapon. This anti-capital weapon, it gives specific anti-capital weapons to destroyers, which adds more fun, I guess. So, that being said, I think I forgot something. I have to see. Let's see here. Downloads. No, I think I didn't unzip this here. I think. Let me see. I think I have to add this here to the extensions. There you go. So, now I have to quickly restart the game. to get those new ones as well. This is my desktop. There's not much to see. Total War Empires, yeah. So. And there we are. Let's start a new game now. Let's see. Let's see. Something else first. No, it's okay. New game. This is what I meant. This four here are the normal game starts, and then you have this couple of here. You have the master builder, who start with 1 million credits, and let's see, you only have a discover Vanguard. Okay, you have a fault field with blueprints, records, and credits. It's up to you to continue family legacy. Okay, unlocked all station blueprints, including the one. So basically, you have you bump the builder. Yeah. So basically, this one is for people who want to base build rather than fly around, I guess. But you still can use. You have to fly around, but you just start building bases or whatever, like stations, and then make money with it. The bankrupt miner. This one is I quite like. Is you start in Antigua's choice with a Drill Vanguard, that is an M-class ship, and yeah, you then start mining, make money, add miners and whatever. The Betrayed Mercenary, this one you start, I can say cash and equipment none, but you still start, you have a ship. It's kind of weird, but anyway. You start in with enemy of Holy Order of the Pontifex, and you are inside the Lasting Vengeance, which is like one of the main sectors of them. So your first duty will be to escape. Double Merchant, it is what it is, exactly the same thing as before in X3, except you have less credits, I think. But you have the Mercury Vanguard, 5,000 credits. Go nuts! The Upstart Teladi. This one is for a trader as well, with a small courier trader also, and yeah, just start and go. The Argon Citizen, this one is an advanced start with a lot of credits, well, relatively, but yeah, you have 2 Eclipse Vanguard, 4 Drill Vanguards, and 1, yeah, I think it's a building ship. I think it's a little bit up this one, but anyway. But you have also hostile to Holy Order. So you start already at war with another faction, so that's interesting, I guess. And the Teladi Contractor, which is Peregrine Vanguard. What is this? After the reconnection of the gates, the Xenon threat had been looming across your home systems. You used all your fortune to buy a medium combat ship, hoping to start a PMC, Plutus Mining Corporation, yourself. Would you be able to defend your homeland? Okay, this one, I think you're a Paranid or Teladi? Let me see, Teladi's, the name is, yeah, it's Teladi. Ah, Teladi Contractor, of course. This one actually sounds interesting, I guess. Let me try this. The Teladi Contractor. Okay. Let's try this. I haven't tried this game start before, so should be interesting. This is the intro video by default. This is the Nova Vanguard or whatever it is. It also is an Argon shipyard or wharf. You can build your own ships at the shipyard by docking and talking to the ship dealer. Yeah, now it should. Oh, I didn't check if the mods were activated for our own shipyards and the supply ships, but there should be. That's quite some loading time.
There is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible.
Increased xenon reconnaissance in what?
Research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
Yes. So this is my ship. That's a bomber, a heavy bomber ship or whatever. Alright, let's see. What is this? Advanced satellite detection probe. Whatever. Alright. Let's go over there. Let's go fight. Quick scan. Attack all enemies. This is the best thing to go to war. As you can see here, you have the different colors. Purple for pink, whatever. This is quite nice, quite nice. See, I have a couple sectors detected apparently, I don't know why. I have no idea why. How many ships do I have? No, I have only one ship. So I really don't know why. Because I'm Teladi. So I know all the Teladi sectors and I guess the sectors that are around. There you go. Terraformer Excavator Squadron P. Let's go there. What kind of guns do I have? Okay. What the hell? I think it's the beam emitter. But I have to check something, because I had another mode before which changed the range of weapons. So now I have PMMT MK2, 6 kilometer range. The turrets have a range of 6 kilometers as well. So I'm a 6 kilometer range weapon. There we go.
N. Autopilot disengaged.
Let's just go in there. Okay, so my weapons are weird. The turrets they work fine.
N.
However, my beam emitters, yeah, this one they seem to have a delay or something once you fire. There you go. As you can see, I automatically pick up items. There you go. Got myself some stuff. Opening a lockbox, yeah. Nice. Can I click this? There we go. I don't know why I see this stuff here.
Thanks for your help.
Autopilot engaged.
Gotta pick up some of the items there. 1, 2, 3, go. I don't know why I see this, the waypoints like this. It seems weird. I shouldn't see this.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
Lockbox.
You can see now there's a lockbox here,
Autopilot.
which is 55 kilometers away. So I fly in a direction. And once we're close enough, well, I don't know. I wish there was a mod that would keep the autopilot on. They would just keep flying to an object or a point. If you're close enough, you would just reduce the speed, but not the autopilot. Makes no sense.
Autopilot disengaged.
Like a follow command. See now I'm 5 now close enough to the where is it? Yeah, did I miss it? Uh-oh. Go away. Yeah, it actually opened and it was full of mines. Tracker mines, so friendly, I guess, but still. Maybe should not stay here. I really don't know why I see all this blue stuff here. I don't know why I see this. I don't have any open. I don't know why I see this. I think this is it looks like a bug to me. I don't know. I should not see the orders of the other stuff here. Kinda weird.
Asteroid.
Let's see over here.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's see. Let's see if there is something to mine. Gonna use the mining sensor here. Now, if there are crystals, there we go. As you can see, this is the crystals here. Okay, where is the crystal? I need to place some satellites. The hostile detection satellites, so I can fight easily. That's what I'm supposed to do, is to protect Teladi's base. Go on fire. Yeah, there you go. We're getting some of the money. So let's just find basically the smallest one, which is worth not much. We need more of the white of it. Have to look out for the blinks. Every now and then you'll see a small bling that shows you where it is. There you go. There was a white, no, color. Apparently crystals all have the same bling, that white sparkle. Sadly. So you never know what it is from afar. there is a purple blink. Over there with blue, there with blue. I think that's Argos. Melee. That's nice as well. I think my this is 20, 30,000, 10,000. That's still. There we go. There we go, let's find the lockbox. Should be that hard. So, let's scan for the lockboxes. There's something there.
Unknown object.
Let's fly with that. Let's see what it is. There's something here and something here. Interesting. Let's see. Sitter mode. Oh my god. Oh, that's ugly. Whoa, that's ugly. In theory it should. There we go.
Unknown object.
We have the first lockbox. No, that's the vessel. This one here.
Unknown object. Autopilot engaged.
Fly to the next one. As you can see, you still have to fly to the lockbox, but you don't have to play that stupid minigame every time. I don't know what it is with Egosoft and the minigames. I mean, it's fun a couple times, but then it becomes just trivial and boring and pointless. Really pointless. I don't want to bother with shooting a lock every time I come across a lockbox. Just as well remove them if you want to. For me, finding the lockbox is a lot more exciting than having to open the lockbox. You know what I mean? At least the lockboxes do not cost money. Just imagine. $5 for a lockbox key. Yeah, exactly. You imagine if Egosoft would sell you lockbox keys. Let's have some microtransactions in X4. There you go. We open this one here, so now we have this one here. Let's see what this is. And we want to slow it down. Get it to 5 kilometers. And what is it? Still an unknown object. Can be a mine. Oh no, it's a lockbox. And we open the lockbox. And did you get something? Yes, 2 needles, 4 remote net detonators, and an AGI neural network, and a basic shield generator coil. Nice. I guess. Probably. Who knows? Anyway, so now I have a little bit of money. Well, not much, but I can. I can sell some stuff. There you go. Which allows me to buy some satellite. I still don't know why I see. I have no idea why I see this. I have a theory. My theory is that everything they do, I see. These guys here. Everybody who's green. So see, I don't see the ministry ones. They don't have any lines. I don't see the Paranids. I only see the green ones because I think they have the same color as me. As if they were allied. And I think that messes with the logic. So I guess I have to remove that mod, but for now it doesn't matter to me. But I think it's the mod that just colors that stuff, and I think the logic thinks now that's because it's the same color as me. Yeah. Unless I'm like super friendly with these guys. Ah, maybe it's that as well, because I have plus 30. I don't know. Could be that. I have to see once I remove the mod if it still happens or not. So what I need now is a shipyard. Where's oh my god, all the way up here. So I'm here, fly through here to here. That's okay. Now, do I need a shipyard or just a equipment dock? Equipment dock should be fine. There we go. There I got a defend mode. autopilot activated. Last little scan. And boost into travel mode. Yes, you can boost and then travel mode if you have a travel engine. No, if you have a all-round or combat engines, you can boost into travel mode. If you have a travel engine, you can travel mode into and boost or something like that. Launch the travel mode and then boost. The other two is you have to boost and then travel mode. The little things you know. Yes, I need a better engine. One thing I'm just wondering is
Entering system.
if there is a way to see the faction relations between the factions. I am not actually aware of that. As in, who is allied with who and who is friendly and hostile to each other or whatever. That would be nice to know. That would be nice indeed. Timeline. Okay, not much happened yet.
Entering system. Right promise.
Factions, Anticon Republic. Ally, there we go. But that's not really, that's not a nice way to put it. I would like to see something a bit more like a diagram where you have like all the factions in a circle and then red and green lines to each other or whatever. So they're allies with Argon Federation and they're enemies with the anybody's enemy with scale plate and xenon anyway. Not with Kha'ak apparently. So they are enemies with the Holy Order of the Pontifex. This one the same thing. This one the same thing. They are enemies of the Xenon. They are enemies with everybody. Ah no, not everybody. They're not enemies of the Teladi. The Holy Order of the Pontifex are hostile to the Ministry of Finance, but not...
Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay, I'm here. Not with the Teladi itself. See, Teladi Company allies Ministry of Finances, but they're allied with Ministry of Finances, but they're not hostile to the God Realm. No, to the Holy Order of the Pontifex. That's weird. But I guess Teladi are more trade oriented. Anyway,
Body equipment dock.
let us dock.
Docking granted.
I don't know why they removed the docking computer, to be honest. It's another thing, it's another mini game that just makes no sense. The whole docking. And why it's just this one here, why it doesn't make any sense. Just give me dock and then just put me in the station. I don't need that whole, it's again, it's nice 1, 2, 3 times, but then hundreds of times that you dock at the station and every time it's the same thing and it doesn't change anything.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Yes, I'm certain it is. I'm certain it is an honor.
Peregrine. Vanguard.
Oh no. Right, what? How, where am I here? Ah, yes, I need to actually... There we go. I need to trader. And sell my stuff. Let's see if they can do something. Is it a security bypass system? Sure, why not? Alright.
Can I help? Here
Show me
you go.
wars. Okay, I don't need the sticks here. Interface units, lodestone, mixed fruits, needle, program over field array, space flags. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for the caviar. I'm gonna have a space suit thruster MK2. Please, yes. I'm gonna buy off all the seminars. Then here we have all the crystals here. Bandonite, carbon filter, whatever, crystal bit, magiclit, oh my god. That sounds weird. Melee line. There we go. What's that it? Yes, because the jello stuff, I can't sell the crystals and I cannot sell the security stuff here, I cannot sell here either. So we can go back to the ship.
Peregrine, Vanguard.
So let's see. We're gonna need some service crew, managers, marine spies. Oh my god, that's so nice. I want a pilot. Oh god, you can. Oh my god, this is so nice. Hope so. Anyway, I'm gonna need a is that new or is that? I have no idea. I don't know if this is part of a mod or because it's an equipment dock. And honestly, I haven't been much to equipment docks. I always been to wharfs and whatever. Anyway, we're gonna find some service crews here. And a couple marines. There you go. Let's see the engines. Oh, I have a combat MK3. Wow. Okay. A common MK3. I'm actually quite well equipped actually. So that's my forward turrets. I don't want to have beam emitters, to be honest. Bolt repeaters are nice. Plasma cannons are nice. Plasma cannons are nice if you have to fight. I think I can go with plasma cannons forwards, because my turrets will take care of the small ships, but my plasma cannons can take out the big stuff. So, oh, what is this? What is the Muon Charger? Weapon output 1600 megawatt. Sustain round 867. 2 rounds per second. Max rate projectiles per minute. So I guess this is an anti-capital weapon, I guess. The plasma cannon has 1800. That's nice. Quite the range, quite the power. But yeah, it has like three times the 2 to 3 times more impact. Yeah, it's nice. Pulse laser, short battery, bolt repeater, beam emitter. I stay with the plasma, so I can do the damage to capital ships as well. However, I don't know if I'm gonna stay with the beam emitter. Thumbfire MK1, tracking MK1. What the hell? Missile turrets. Alright, I guess this is from the mod. It has dumbfire and tracking missiles, I guess. But that requires a lot of money for having all the missiles all the time. Actually, I think that's actually I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna make myself a tracking, like a missile ship. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's viable or not, but I think we could go then with the, not the beam emitter, but bolt repeater. Yes, bolt repeater and missile launchers. Let's try this out. Let's see if I'll go with this one here as well. So I guess now we need missiles. Oh, actually, I'm gonna sell these ones today. Let's see. Gonna buy 20 EMP missiles. I'm gonna buy 40 light smart missiles. 20 of these here. I think that's all we can take actually. Yeah, we can only we can only take 80 missiles. We have EMP missiles, light smart missiles, and light smart missiles and light small missiles. Let's see what that does. Okay. No. Okay. This, all right. There you go. Oh. Oh. Can I save this? No. All right. Okay, I can save the game. I'm saving the game now. That's why I cannot click anything. So if ever I cannot get out of the dock, then I have to reload and undo this. But I would be a little bit sad. Okay, the game has been saved. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. Upgrading is fine. I guess it's just I have no idea what not working, but whatever. So, let's give this ship a try. Wow. Okay, I've had that ship on the try getting. This is a battleship Stork. This is one of the faction battleships that's been added with a mod. And yeah, it's. Let's see how big it is. Doesn't look that big when I'm far away, but as you can see, size does matter. I guess. Ooh, another one. Another battleship Stork. Wow. Whoa, how many are there? Oh, that's necessary. What is this? I know this is part of the dock. And another battleship Stork. Yeah, but I think there's a lot of things that make my FPS drop really bad. I mean, really bad. My cat has decided to join me. So, Let's see. I have to go. Oh my, this is bad. Yeah, I have to change this. Let's see. I'm gonna save the game. Let's see if it's the mod that causes this. Because I can't imagine that being a good thing for me, seeing every little order of every ship that has the same color as me. So, extensions. This is the something with color. Holo map info color. There we go. Disable. A restart is required. I think it's a restart of the whole game. That's really weird as well. Oh, relaunch the game. And hopefully this will change that problem. One of my cats. We have four cats. One of my cats just jumped on the desktop into my arms and like, so now you take care of me. And he's trying to destroy my microphone, which is already in bad shape. Well, not the microphone, but the microphone stand is broken. So I kind of fixed it temporarily. But yeah, if the cat gets close to it, it just kind of falls apart. So let's see if this changes anything. That's another thing. Hold C to crouch while on a platform. Why? Already jumping makes no sense, but crouching, what? That is the other thing. Yeah, if you crouch and jump, then you can reach higher places. Higher places to go where? This game doesn't need jumping or crouching. It barely needs walking. There's another thing. The station is. There's no point in walking around on a station. It's absolutely pointless. It's one of another minigame style that nobody asked for, nobody wants. I mean, walking around in a station would be nice if you could actually do it, but you can only walk around in the docking area, so that's not the same thing. Let's see. No, that didn't change anything. Okay, so why am I seeing what everybody does? I find that to be very weird. Show control mode messages. Why is this on or off? Show control mode messages. Save game compression. I have no idea. I think it's default on, so I don't know. Oh, whatever. What is this? Yeah, family and I'm taking. Here we have the enemy here. So we're gonna fly here.
Autopilot engaged.
I think this sector I know everything. Just gonna drop satellite. And we go jump into travel mode. Oh, like I'd like to say is 3, 2, 1, jump! I wish they would make a series like that again. For those who don't know, that's from BSG, Battlestar Galactica, the 2005 version, I think. 2005, I think it is. Damn, time flies. And anyway, the silent base ships, or the silent ships in general, the big ships, they have some sort of human Cylon pilot in a bath tube. And yeah, every time he jumps, it's like jump, and the ships jump. It's like very dramatic. Especially since nobody's around to hear it actually, so it makes kind of no sense. But yeah, I'm not gonna look into that too much. So here we are. This jump gate goes into the Xenon sector matrix 451. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop a hostile detection unit here. This is not possible. I cannot play like this. It's not possible. This is... Well, at least the FPS doesn't have to be affected from this in the normal mode, but in map mode it's just impossible. Okay, I gotta jump through the gate into hostile space and see how this works out. I'm gonna attack all enemies. I'm gonna like guns blazing. Save the game. That's gonna be fun. Or short. Ohne wieder. Okay. Let's see. And if anyone has any questions or suggestions, then please feel free to talk to me. I kind of feel like I'm talking all alone. I'm not sure if actually X1 is watching. My cat is destroying my setup. Oh my god.
Matrix number 451.
Alright. Let's get back from here. I'm gonna deploy a survey unit. And in hostile detection satellite. There you go. Alright.
Autopilot engaged.
Gosh. Ah, come on, right. Stupid cat. Stop walking around. Lay down. And get your dose of... Okay, I'll try to catch up with this one here. We have the mercenary escort Plutus Sentinel that's already going there as well. It's so weird to have a Paranids laser tower here. Sure. I have no idea what this chip is. Maybe we should scan it. Can we scan it? What's the range anyway for scanning? I don't know. Oh, recon fighter. We're getting closer. Power distribution unit as code NYE625. Distance 14 kilometers. And closing. Target ready to be destroyed. Engage target when in range. F1. Okay, come on. What was the range again? Oh, another thing. I don't actually think I have anything loaded. How does this work? Good question. Am I actually firing something or not? I have no idea. Oh yes, yeah, it looks like it. Oh yes, I'm firing. Oh my god. A lot. Way too much. Wow. Now that was that was a firework. No, that was nice. But I cannot hold a lot of these missiles. I think I have to switch to make it a little bit more long with it. I don't know how I call it. Because if I look now here in my ammunition, yeah, I fired everything except 20 light smart missiles. So that's not very viable, I think. I really think they should increase the light missiles. Not so much the heavies, but at least the light, so you can like spam the small ones. I don't know. There you go, getting in range. Wow. Yeah. I don't think I'm out of missiles now. Yes, I am. Yeah, I have to change that. This is not very viable.
Autopilot engaged.
You want to destroy me? I don't know how strong or not the defense station is, so I have to be careful here.
Autopilot. Disengage. S.
Let's find out. I very much would. I really don't think it's a good idea. Who's tagging me? Alright.
Round 4. Xenon defense platform.
I think there was something that I never used. And I was next target, where is it? Closest enemy, that's the same that I use. Target object, and this is okay. Next target. Next surface element, position 1. Pos 1. No, that's not one. Position 1, what is this? No. Ah, there you go. Who's fighting me? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. Let me go. Just hope I can get away. There we go. Oh. Still someone firing at me. Oh my god. How the hell are they firing me at this distance? Okay. She's still firing. Alright. Yeah, I need to fight. I need to change the missiles. This is not. It's not viable having 4 missile turrets. So, fly back to the equipment dock and change the turret outfit. Wait, caught in a trap. Caught in a trap.
Autopilot. Disengage. Autopilot. Autopilot. Engaged.
Let's go demine something here.
Disengage.
Fly through, fly through, fly through, fly through. Go through. Oh, I destroyed a mine. I think I rammed it. Stop.
Friend foe mine. 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 M.
Thanks for your
All right.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Let's fly there. Yeah, basically I know everything about it. The name of the pilot and everything. Which I think is too much information. The only problem I have is that I I do not get any money for kills unless maybe they are in the sector itself, in the other sector. No bounty, nothing. Yeah, what happened to the bounty system? In X3, ships had bounties. They killed stuff, the bounty got up, killed it, you collected the bounty. That's gone as well. I think it was in Terror Conflict. Some I think in general the issue of the game is that the foundation is nice of the game, but right now it feels kind of empty in sense of there is not much to do. I mean, you can fly into Xenon sector and start killing stuff, but as you see, first of all, you don't get anything from it except some parts and stuff, but nothing worth much. Really, you don't get much that is much worth. The stuff you get, you cannot sell to anyone anyway. So, and it crashed. Well, I guess that's a good place to stop here. I think I'm gonna remove the FOCW mod and make get back to my other one but before. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you back next time, hopefully. And if you want to subscribe, feel free. If not, you don't. But the more subscribers I have, the better, the more concentrated, more motivation I will have to do better stuff. So yeah, it's up to you. Thanks anyway.